Hello, so following on with my series of teaching you how to do SFX before Halloween, I'm going to teach you how to do a fake cut using liquid latex. So this does have a smell to it, so I'd recommend opening a window because the fumes can get a bit much. You're going to need liquid latex, like toilet roll, fake blood, just regular makeup, and that's about it. So to get started, I'm going to shave my arm because getting liquid latex when it's dried in your arm hairs and then taking it off is not fun. It's like a free wax strip, so I'd recommend if you don't want the pain of ripping that off, wax the area that you're going to be doing your makeup on. Once you've shaved your arm, obviously dry it off so the latex sticks. So what you're going to want to do, get some of your liquid latex, put it on the area that you've shaved and kind of just smooth it in with your finger. Oh, I forgot how bad this smells. Yeah, so you're going to want to do pretty much the size of your cut like that. You might hear my family in the background. And then you're going to want to take a piece of tissue and just put it on. You need to wait for that to dry fully. Sometimes I use a hairdryer if I'm doing like a big piece, say for like actual Halloween, to make it go faster. But you really want to press that on and just let it dry. Like, you need it to be fully dry. Just to note, if you're using a hairdryer, the latex will get hot, so like don't burn yourself. I've done looks on my face and I have burnt myself with a hairdryer. It's not fun. So next you're just going to want to pull the tissue, let it rip naturally because it gives the edges a more like realistic look. So like that, should be left like that. Then you're just going to keep layering latex on top of your tissue. Like when you think you've done enough layers, do more. Try and seal in the edges as well, like that. Blend them into your skin with the latex, just to help it look more natural, I guess. Sorry, I'm focusing. But yeah, you just want to like blend them in. Second layer of latex is on, same thing as before. We just put some tissue over it, hair dry it or let it air dry, and we just rinse and repeat that over and over and over. I'm on about like layer 8 by now. As you start getting higher in the layers, you want to get smaller pieces of the tissue so that like when you cut it, the skin in the middle looks thicker where it's been cut than the skin on the outside, so it looks more natural. So rather than whole sheets of toilet paper, I'm just going to use that and put it in the middle where my cut's going to be. So after you've finished like building up your layers, the last layer of things you want to do is going to be latex to seal everything in. So I'm just going to put it over the tissue that I've just put on, after I've dried the bottom underneath obviously, and then just give all of it a good coating in the latex, that way nothing like separates or peels when you're cutting it. So go and dry that layer, and then yeah. So after your top layer of latex is dried, you need to cut pretty much the cut. Please be careful when you're doing this, don't actually cut your skin. Yeah, so I like to kind of poke a hole in the latex like that. Come on, cooperate with me please. And then kind of just cut along like that. Did you know that sometimes I actually get phantom pain when I'm doing this? So sometimes it'll actually make me feel a bit sick. Congratulations, you have now got a life-threatening injury. So next you want to gently peel the thing back a bit. You don't want it to be too wide, just enough to kind of show your actual skin underneath. Next you want your makeup. Just dab that on there. Make it match your skin tone. Oh, now you just need to pretty much just blend it in. Do be mindful that latex can stick to your blenders. It's happened to me before. So I have like an SFX designated blender because sometimes the latex does just stick to it and it's hard to get off. Now that it's all like blended in, you want to take some black eyeshadow and put it inside of the cut to create some depth. You have now got a very basic bloodless cut. So the next thing I'm going to add is Scab. Well, yeah, it's called Flesh Scab by Ben Nye. This is a more expensive kind of fake blood and it's like really, really thick. So that goes like inside of your wound so it stays in there. So I'm just going to put that inside of my cut. There we go, we're getting somewhere. Next, again, you just want to use fake blood. You want it to be thick. I will literally throw the cap in the sink, dribble it on, like that. Then I'll get some like scrunched up tissue and just stipple it. Oop, it's not sticking. There we go. Stipple it in. You want it all around the cut. Whee! Sometimes the bits of tissue will come off as well, which look like skin, even better. So there we go, that is pretty much the final product. Yeah, I've got blood dripping down it. Come along. There's your final product. My arm is tingling, which is lovely. So yeah, I hope this tutorial helped you. I hope it can help you during Halloween when you're trying to scare people, because that's the point and it's fun. So yeah, hope that was helpful. Hope that light did something. Bye.